I know that it's my time. I'll be fine. And you know that.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180. Done.
Mayfield now off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Made by Bucky Irving. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hey, alert 33.
On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
It's close and no good. It connects with that left upright. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returnable from the 1. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. 180. Turbos up.
Off play action, call. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
We go tonight. What's that?
Jacobs scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. To do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
This one is up and good. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
Their own 26-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And the Bucks have the 1st. No doubt they're taking a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down from the 42. And they just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 14.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First down, here's Baker. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
180! Super!
Goff off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. First, got that amazing play.
42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
180! Here we go. 76!
From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
There's no question, Kate, the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
120! Horrible! Go, 12, let's go!
Third and long. They're going to throw. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. And he just made it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie things up at 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Spins out of one stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch. Your quarterback will find you again.
Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running back sent in motion. Baker now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Mayfield now from the gun. Can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Irving gets it on the draw. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. We just needed one more component. Hit that extra blocker long, find the leg quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Baker. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football, and they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that through.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Like 20.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Goff on first and 10. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of 11.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. He throws a bullet deep to the right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have a shot at at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I know he started the play as a defender. God, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down throw here. Mayfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. That one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hot. 180.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up 2nd and 10. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Whoa.
Throwing is gone. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
7 on the play. It's down.
180.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Cobb. Hits him on the out route. And he's taking it as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
120.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions throw 6 points onto their score.
Touchdown, Lions.
Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Point after, up and good for Bates. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick. Fox now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Right back to Irving now. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Regular. Good. Watch one.
Carry here for Irving. And it's going to be about 3-yard pickup in the end. Taken down on the first time All-Pro. It's Cody Joseph.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Once again, Irving. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, alert! Good. Watch one.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel.
And
They know where they wanted him.
first down.
They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Alert! Good. Watch one.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The BucKz will set up for the
Motioning the tight end now.
conversion.
Watch one.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Roger McCreary takes it away. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
He finds Jacobs here underneath. Space past the 35. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and 10 from the 43.
Here goes tonight. 180.
Here's Goff. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
180.
Goff to the air now. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. It's been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, but they had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. They did it! He made the interception! Kirby Joseph picks it! And the Lions have some new life in the fourth!
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Gain of 15 there. That is good for a Detroit first down.
That's good.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Buccaneers' 18-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action here with Goff. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong.
And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone, Brock, and unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Yeah, usually why you see coordinators call runs, try to give yourself a little bit more room. So if you want to take a risk, on third down and it backfires, it doesn't backfire in 2 points, but let's give some credit to that defense. That's a big play, a momentum turner in the game.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Now setting up the screen for BucKz. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of that field, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down. Looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT. I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. They get the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 20-40-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Hold on. Check.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah.
King.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Hey, alert!
This is Irving on second. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
We send a man in motion. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. But they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action or the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Escapes the defender. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. That one's complete over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.